So hello everybody, and we're just going to do another JASS initiative here. We're just going to do a healthy option on a burger. So we have our beef burgers, we have our burger buns, we have our mixed leaves, we have our tomato ketchup, we have our mayonnaise, we have our olive oil, we have our salt. So we're not going to use all of it, we're just going to use small bits of tomato ketchup and small bits of mayonnaise, some olive oil. We have some tomatoes here in our basket for our burger buns and for our salad. We have some onions, and we have some scallions here. We have some cucumber, and we're going to serve them with kind of a roast from baked potato. Okay, so that's what we're going to do. A nice savoury healthy burger in a bun with a lovely salad. We're going to do a side salad with potatoes. Okay, so keep tuned. So what we're going to do now is we're going to start off the cooking process first. So we're going to start off, put our potatoes on, put some salt in on top of the potatoes. I just boiled the kettle, and we're going to, for the speed up the process of cooking the potatoes, we're going to put some boiling water in the potatoes. We're going to cook the potatoes, and then we're going to strain them off. And what we're going to do is then we're going to roast them. Okay, so we'll put a lid on the potatoes. So I have some oil here, in the olive oil. I've just put some olive oil here in the pan. So what we're going to do is we're going to heat up the pan nice and hot, and we're going to start putting our burgers on now, just to seal off our burgers. Alright, so anytime you're cooking, always make sure that you put the meat, or whatever you're throwing in the pan, make sure you put it away from you, okay, so that if it splashes, it doesn't splash on you. Okay, so what we're going to do is now we're just going to cook the burgers, seal them off, okay, and let them cook away there. Seal them off on both sides. You see there, we're just after flipping our burgers with our egg flip. So we just turn them over, we're just sealing them off there, so they're sizzling away. We're going to cook them on top of the cooker for about 5 minutes, and then we're going to place them on a tray and put them into the oven. Okay, our potatoes are cooking away there. Okay, so our burgers are nearly done. We're going to put them on a tray, and then we're going to bang them in the oven. So you can see there, our burgers are nicely sealed off on both sides. So they're nice and brown. So we've just cooked them on top of the cooker, and they're in a frying pan just for 10 minutes. Okay. So what we're going to do is now we're going to take them off. Okay, and we're going to put them on a tray. All right. We have our egg flip. Put the juice strain off. And we're going to put them on a tray. Okay, so our burgers are just sealed on both sides. Okay, and the main cooking with the burgers then is going to be done in the oven. So there's our burgers, and they're ready to go. Here we go. Our potatoes are cooking off. They're more or less blanched now. They're not fully cooked. So what we're going to do is we're just going to stick a fork, so a fork can go through them, so they're ready to go. So what we're going to do is we're going to strain off the potatoes. Okay, and then the juice that we sealed off the burgers in, we're going to use that juice or that oil and the oil to pan fry off our baby potatoes. Okay, so I'm just going to strain the potatoes now. So there we go. Our potatoes are nice and strained, and we just shake them there in the pots to make sure that there's no water in them at all, because if there's any water at all, when you put them into the pan will spit. So it's very important that the potatoes are nice and dry. So we have our pan on here with our juice and our oil, and it's sizzling away. So what we're going to do is we're going to gently just add in our potatoes, just to lightly cook them off. Okay, so it's always best to use a wooden spoon when you're doing anything in relation to cooking on the cooker, because especially when you're stirring, as the wooden spoon wouldn't get hot like a metal spoon. Okay, so what we're doing is we're going to colour, make our potatoes nice and golden, before we put them into the oven. We've seasoned them with salt. We're going to put another little bit of salt on them. You shake a bit of salt there, sea salt. Okay, so we're just going to let the potatoes, you know, crispy them up and make sure they're nice and golden. Okay, there, and we can see our potatoes are turning into a nice golden texture, and so we have them sealed off, nice and goldy, nice and crispy. So what we're going to do is now we're going to put into this tray, and then we're going to put them in the oven. Okay, so again, very careful. So when you're putting the potatoes in the tray, it's very important to get the pan down as close to the tray as you possibly can, and then empty nice and carefully onto the tray. So our potatoes are ready now for the in the oven. So we're going to place our potatoes and our burgers into the oven together for 15 minutes. Okay, so our potatoes and burger will be ready at the same time. So in the meantime, what we've done is, while our burgers and potatoes are cooking, and we've washed our tomatoes, our cucumbers, our onions. We peeled our onions, we've washed our scallions, and we have our mixed leaves there. So what we're going to do is we're going to put together the salad while the burgers and the potatoes are cooking in the oven. Okay, so everything is washed and the onions are peeled, and we're ready to go. So we're going to chop, we're going to make up a salad, and then we're going to have a separate salad for filler for the burgers as well. Okay, so with sides, we're going to make a side salad, okay, and we're going to have a filler of lettuce, tomato and onion for the burger also. Okay, what we've done here is we've just prepared our side salad. So we finally diced up our tomatoes, and we chopped up our cucumbers, we chopped up our scallions, we chopped up our red onions, one of the red onions, and we chopped up some of the lettuce leaves. So this is going to be the side salad for the side of the dish. So we've 1.5 tomatoes here, we've half a cucumber, we have a bouquet of scallions, we have one red onion chopped, and then we have a third of the bag of the fresh leaves salad that we bought today. So there we have our tomatoes chopped up, nicely diced, our cucumbers, our scallions, our red onion and our lettuce. So what we're going to do is we're going to put all these ingredients into the bowl, and we're going to mix them up now. Okay, you can see there we're just after adding all our ingredients there into the salad bowl, the tomatoes, the cucumber, the scallions, the red onion and the lettuce. So we're just after tossing the salad there. So in the meantime, what I've done is we have some olive oil here. So I've just put some olive oil in the bowl here, and I had some pesto here in the fridge. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a teaspoon of pesto, I'm going to put it in there with the olive oil, okay, nice and gentle. Okay, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to give a good stir with a whisk. Okay, so that's our dressing. So basically all the dressing is, it's an Italian dressing, is just some olive oil and some pesto. Okay, so this is going to give a lovely taste to the salad. So I'm going to pour the pesto and olive oil into the salad. Okay, you can see it there. Okay, what we're going to do is now we're going to give it a good stir, toss the salad up so that the salad is ready for serving. So I'm going to place that in the fridge just for a couple of minutes until we're ready to go in relation to the burgers and the potatoes. Okay, so in the meantime I'm going to put together my dressing for my burgers. So in the meantime I've sliced, I cut the tomatoes in half and I thinly sliced them, the other 1.5 tomatoes. So I've sliced the tomatoes, I've finely chopped the onions, and I have some lettuce leaves. Okay, so this is going to be the dressing for our burger. Our lettuce leaves, our tomato and our onion. Okay, so everything is nearly cooked now. So what we're going to do is now we're going to start putting things together on the plate. For services here, so we have our potatoes, we have our burgers, we've separated our burger buns, and we put the burger bun, the bottom of the burger bun there, and we've left the seeded part out shown. Okay, so we have our burger buns, and we have our mayonnaise and our tomato ketchup, and we have our side salad and our salad for the burgers. So what we're going to do is now we're going to start putting the burger together now. So we're going to take the mixed leaves and just place the mixed leaves on the burger bun nice and tidy. Okay, and the same with this one. Okay, nice and tidy with the mixed leaves on the burger bun. Okay, what we're going to do is now we're going to sprinkle some onion, some of the chopped onion on the salad. Okay, on the lettuce. All right. Okay, then we're going to add our sliced tomatoes. Okay, so we're going to add our sliced tomatoes as well, the bed. Okay, so what we're going to do is now we're just going to put some mayonnaise on the burger bun here. Okay, so just a dribble of mayonnaise, just like so. Dribble of mayonnaise like so. Okay, so what we're going to do is now we're going to add the burger. Okay, so we're going to place the burger on top of the salad. Okay, there it is there. Okay, what we're going to do is now we're just going to put some red sauce on the burger. Okay, a dribble of red sauce on the burger like so. Okay, so then we're going to put we're just going to put our bun now on the burger. Okay, so we're going to add our lovely roast potatoes that we've cooked here. Just going to place them on the side of the burger. The exact same, this one here. Okay, our lovely roast baby, they're boiled potatoes. Okay, so what we're going to do is now we're going to add our side salad that we have made up here and that we had in the fridge. So we're just going to put this to one side here. Just going to put a couple of spoonfuls of the side salad to one side here. Okay, the same with this one. So what we're putting together here is a nice healthy beef burger in a bun, served with a side salad, with a side salad lettuce, onions, scallions, tomato and mixed leaves. So we're just going to sprinkle a little bit of colour here on our potatoes, some chives. So there, as you can see, there is two of our healthy burgers with a nice side salad ready to eat. Okay, hope you enjoyed. Okay, all of the above that we've that we put together for 4 portions would have cost about €10 in Dunn stores. So all our mixed leaves, our burgers, our potatoes and our tomatoes, we would have made the dinner today for 4 people for about €10.